Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bazil. Welcome to Gigantic Talk. With the game having quite a number of successful betas over the last month, I figured I would pick up this series off the shelf, blow off the dust, and bring it back. I'm also looking to bring back Gigantic Weekly and some of the other stuff that I did a couple years ago when the game was a little bit more thriving and active. Now, since we are starting to get to that point, or at least I hope we're getting to that point, there has been a lot of topics talking about, Steam and what business model should the game be. So I'd like to address those two in this series. Starting off, let's talk about Steam. Steam, of course, is the world's largest PC gaming distributor known to mankind at this point. There's really no one that can top it. So having Gigantic on Steam definitely is a good thing. When will it come to Steam? That is a question only Perfect World and Motiga know. There's been a lot of discussion of if it will come to Steam, and I think the better question is when. Because if we look at the current publisher that is in charge of all the news and the way that they're structured and just their track record, Perfect World Entertainment eventually puts their games on Steam because it's a bigger platform. They have their own client, which is the Art client. It's good, it's useful, it's easy to use, but Steam is just a much larger viewing audience, if you were. So I think that in and of itself is definitely going to happen. It probably won't happen once the game is released. It might happen 6 months to a year down the road once the game is on track to being successful, which I do think the game will be successful because it's a great game run by great people and we have a really good community. Now, the question that I get asked a lot and I see a lot on the forums, the Reddit, as well as the community Discord, is what model should this game follow? There's a lot of discussion on the game shouldn't be free to play, the game should be free to play. Well, no, it shouldn't be because of this game's success or this game's not success. And to that, I would really honestly say that the game is laid out to be a free-to-play game, and their payment model and progression system is extremely fair. If you look at the amount of time it takes you to get a hero in, say, League of Legends or Smite or the other free-to-play games that are on the market, it's a very long grind. Whereas in Gigantic gives you a lot of in-game resources off the bat for the first few hours that you play, and then you just kind of collectively earn things as you play. And I don't really feel it's that grindy. It's more of a time commitment. The game feels fair in terms of the progression as well. There really isn't a lot of things that I go, oh, well, I feel that this player beat me because they have X hero, and that's not fair because I have to grind longer because it's a little bit more expensive. The game is designed in a way where you can win in any scenario, no matter what hero you're playing, as long as you're playing together as a team, and you have the objectives to back up your team as well. So in terms of progression, and in terms of the free-to-play versus the not free-to-play, I'm kind of in the boat of the game should be free-to-play with skins and voice packs and, that kind of stuff, like any other free-to-play games have to keep the lights on at Motiga, if you were. That's all I have to say on the matter. What do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already following my channel. I appreciate it. That's it. That's all. Have a wonderful afternoon, morning, and or evening. We'll see you guys next time.